What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. All right, so this is the situation we have right here. This is for day 3, which is on Tuesday. We have 2 enhanced risk areas right here, with both of which are in 30% hatched areas, and we have a 15 slight hatched right here, 15% hatched for the slight risk right there. So we're expecting significant severe weather with this. Yeah, the first enhanced, which is the northern half, is basically from St. Louis to Des Moines all the way to the Chicago. Yeah, and this is affecting 18 million people right here. The second one, which is in Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, in the Boot Heel of Missouri right there. All this is affecting 18 million people by itself, another 15 million people in the slight risk, and another 14 million in the marginal risk right there, ladies and gentlemen. What I can say is that this is going to be another 50 million person event right there, where basically 50 million people are potentially going to get severe weather. Let's go ahead and read the summary of this. Severe thunderstorms appear likely to develop late Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night across the lower Missouri Valley into southern portions of the upper Midwest and across parts of the southeast Great Plains into portions of the Mid-South. These could pose a risk of a few strong tornadoes, large hail, and damaging wind gusts right there. So that's basically what we're looking at right here with all of this stuff right here. We're going to go ahead and show you the models we have right here because we have new information that's coming out that we need to share with you. So this is what we have right here. This is the supercell composite right here according to the North American model. I know I don't have the HER pulled up just yet. The reason I don't is because it only goes 48 hours out, and we need to wait for the HER to come out basically another 6 to 12 hours to basically see what's going to be happening with this outbreak. So as soon as that happens, I will get it out to you guys. But with that being said, we're going to have to stick with the NAM for now. If we take a look at the composite, we peak at 16 so far. This is 2.5 days out. We're at 16 out of 35 right here, and that's already a very good supercell composite right there. We have 11 to 12 over here. The St. Louis area is most likely going to get hit again with some extreme weather with this case. I know the SPC has 2 enhanced risks and everything like that. I expect there to be a moderate risk coming out of all of this, and I expect those enhanced risks to fuse together with all of that. But yeah, and the reason I do is because of this. Number one, the significant tornado parameter. This is hard to see, and I can't control this, unfortunately. This is the modeling controlling this. But if we take a look at this, we're already at 9.7. This is 2.5 days out. We're already at 9.7 tornado parameter, and this isn't for just one spot. This is for more of a broad area right there. So there's definitely the tornado risk that has increased with that right there. And the second thing is the SRH right there, the 0 to 3 kilometer SRH. And this is basically the SRH going into it. This is at 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then 7 o'clock right here. The SRH from 0 to 3 kilometers, it's really good still. It's still very good. It's approaching 500 meters per second meters per second squared at this point. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, next thing I'm going to show you some soundings we have. This is the first sounding, and this is out of Missouri right here. You can take a look at it. We're looking at the Cape around 2,200 joules per kilogram. SRH is cracking 400, ladies and gentlemen. And we have shear that is 35 knots at 1 kilometer, 46 at 3, and 58 at 6. And also, look at the directional shear, ladies and gentlemen. That directional shear is going to enhance your supercell development as well as your tornado development. If you're seeing strong directional shear like this, you're definitely going to be seeing more tornadoes with a pattern like this, ladies and gentlemen. And take a look at the supercell system right here. We have 187 loose matches. A lot of them were extreme supercells or extreme tornado events. And if we take a look at the potential hazard type is tornado right now. Next, I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is the sounding I took out of northeastern Missouri right here. SRH is very impressive. First, and even look at the lapse rates. The lapse rates are approaching 9 degrees Celsius per kilometer. That is very extreme for a severe weather outbreak, folks. And if we take a look at the shear, still highly impressive. Directional shear is absolutely very impressive in these areas. So the reason I'm saying this is going to be potentially a bigger tornado outbreak than last time is because last time it didn't have as much directional shear as it does now. Well, here's what I mean by that. If you have more directional shear and you still have the same amount of shear that you had last time, that means you're going to see potentially more tornadoes, and potentially even more violent tornadoes as well. And that's absolutely something we do not need to see. The last one I want to take a look at this PDS tornado. Look at how high that goes. That's EF4 plus range right there. 30 loose matches of supercells, 38 for hail and everything like that. Still very directional shear. SRH is once again cracking 400. This is in northwest Illinois right here. So they could get hammered. And take a look at the 6 kilometer shear, 75 knots. That's going to enhance your supercell development right there, folks. 3 kilometers, 49, 1 kilometer, 41. That's going to enhance your tornado development right there, ladies and gentlemen. So this is something I would be taking very, very seriously. I have been doing it here on the Pat's Path Predictor channel. I would not be surprised if they fuse the enhanced risks together and they start issuing moderate risks with this because, number one, the directional shear is absolutely there for this to be a tornado outbreak. Number two, the lapse rates are absolutely ridiculous with this. And number three, we have Cape that is cracking 2,000 in a lot of these areas. It's still 2.5 days out, but once the herd does come out, I will update you here on the Pat's Path Predictor channel. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps me out and helps me make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather. But with that being said, have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe.